Operator, Ordis is picking up a distress signal. Wait, no. It's just the corpus peddling their wares again.
Get off the emergency frequency!
Finish your mission to find out what's inside. Extraction available. You may leave now, or continue excavating artifacts. The choice is yours. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. done, Tenno. Your relic is open. extracted enough reactant to open your relic. Relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. collected enough reactant to open your relic.
Fabrication complete. Everything in orders, operator? Is that a pun? I will attempt to bypass this fault.
You have collected enough reactant to open your relic. You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Operator, I've run diagnostic regression.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marine stationed here. Leave no one standing. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. Broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Damn it.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Ordis has been counting stars, Operator. All accounted for.
sorry. Grinding DA and CCC. That one's uploading. Warframe in a Storm is uploading. Warframe is uploading. Gaming Variety. Shield DPD is uploading. Okay. Yep. Cool. Uploading VODs to Twitch now, or to YouTube now. Yes, that was me. I don't want to sign in with this account though. It's kind of annoying. Oh well. That really sucks that I didn't get the Ureli systems. Well. It's literally the last part that I need. Yep, it's muted. Okay, cool. Yeah. All the internet censorship stuff online is going absolutely fucking ridiculous. I don't like it. It's very not good. Very bad. Very, very bad. There's the forma. Let's make hate. Sort that. I don't need that. The internet censorship stuff is not looking good. There's no way it's not at least somewhat coordinated. The fact that the UK and then the US and I believe Canada is as well trying to pass something to, yeah, I call bullshit on that being a coincidence. Kitty. It's really not good. The line of what should be allowed on the internet is what is legal and what is not, and there should be no exceptions. In my opinion. Do I want all that stuff on the internet? No, not really, but I also understand that freedom of speech should be allowed, and that people should be able to voice their opinions on this stuff. Let's use this. I think that collective shout needs to
Ready to kick.
Bottle.
eat shit. Just stop it. Like, they're not helping. They're an awful organization that is trying to push an agenda that frankly has no should not have any real power. Payment processors need to allow legal transactions, and yeah, anyone that is I mean that's an insane thing, is that like they try and put it off like it's a brand risk when they have in the past allowed illegal transactions, and like illegal transactions have gone through. I don't mean that they like allow them or that they're supposed to or anything. I just mean that the transactions have gone through, and it's like, okay, but then you need to be, if you're gonna hold people responsible for being brand risks, then you need to be held responsible for literally every purchase that goes through your platforms. Like, you are a payment processor. If you want that responsibility, then you need to take it, and if not, then don't. It's really simple. If you don't want to be held accountable for every purchase on through your platform, then you cannot censor anything through your platform. Like, you do not have the authority to do that. You should not have the authority to do that. The sad thing is that they do. That they are able to do that, and it's quite frankly bullshit. Kara means cowboy. Anita is a friend back home. Nina was a friend who's gone now. Tlaloc After an ancient god of rain, he's a dick. The rat, not the god. Haha. I don't need that kind of bad mojo. Did he come before Lua and Soul, before dualism? See, long, long ago, my people worshipped ancient gods, some of whom could be bloody. Sounds, pleasant. Zippy Totek, the flayed one, who was the god of rebirth, of agriculture and war. Flayed one? In the yearly festival to celebrate him, war prisoners would be skinned and bands of men would wear their flesh like their own and accept offerings from the people of the cities in his name. Like I said, they could be bloody from time to time. Well, thanks for the nightmare fuel. Denata. Family. You got a second? Family, huh? I got promoted. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. I was wondering, while you're running around for everyone doing the bitch work, if you could do something for your favorite mans over here. Of course, what do you need? See, there are easier tracks for all this shit, but His Majesty Hero Boy won't believe me, so he got you running laps. So here's the sitch, yeah? Money's no good on the street, but it is good in this stupid KOL thing. World might be going to fuck, but there's still a buck to be made, so the Fed's gonna keep pushing that buy. Don't you look at the monster under your bed that ate your brother. Nah, fam, buy. Read me? You happy if you get that sweet stereo, distract, divert, spend. Fucking same story everywhere, every time. But you look like you can get yourself some hard cash, and you can get you some good ship straight to your man's Quincy, K. Then I turn and trade that to the people who still think it'll make their lives a little less shit. They start seeing us like young Loxley given to the needy. So what do you say? Buy me some things I can trade and make sure the people know who got them the goods? I'll see what I can do if it helps. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Knew I could count on you to come through for your mans. Alright. Pinky swear? Okay, I admit, I've had better days. I see. Anything I can do to make your day better? She seems to like to play around more than the others, even Amir. Was that too much? That was too much, wasn't it? Oh well. So So where'd you learn to hack? LMAO. What? Listen, Drifter, I know you have... Whoa, okay. Okay, yep, that's his typing. Listen, Drifter, I know you have those cool steady wrist thingies that let you be a total elite hacksaw without knowing a single line of C++ or Python, but, like, you don't learn how to hack, you learn how to code, LOL. Even then, only like 25% of it's actual code. The other 75% is guessing people's stupid passwords. And man, do people have some stupid freaking passwords. Like my boss at the ORO, the head of it, right? The guy in charge of it. His password, admin1234. Exclamation mark. Made it so much more secure, Amir, LOL. Right? I figure they probably use biometric sensor thingies for you guys in the future, yeah? Probably pretty hard to hack that shit, given how many languages and protocols there are. I mean, unless you have some sort of, like, universal hack translator thingy, like a super duper floppy disk or something that you could just shove in there and go wham. LOL. Not like they use floppy disks in the future. Anyway, yeah, so I learned how to code ever since I was little. Knew how to type before I knew how to spell. The rest you just get from learning to predict how dumb people are with technology. Speaking of, gotta go hack Quincy's account. Talk about a shitty password. BRB. Yeah, okay. You're a journalist, right? What's one of those exactly? Someone who turns other people's trauma into cash. Got it. We call those corpus. Let me try again. A journalist is someone who hunts down interesting things that are happening in the world and tells other people about them, either by writing or making a broadcast of some sort, usually both. A storyteller, I suppose, but not the sort who make things up. So you only tell the truth? How do you pick which truths to tell? So what makes a story interesting? Most of the time, people are interested in reading about the bad things that happen in the world. If it bleeds, it leads, as the saying goes. I can't imagine the situation's any different in your time. I tried to make a difference with my work, yes, but I was getting paid for it, but I wanted to do good in the world, too. This is where it got me, literally. I only came here to Hollivania in the first place because of the story. I thought you were here because Arthur was. Oh, he was here first, but he made the mistake of telling me what was happening here, and I couldn't sit on it. So, I placed a call to my old friend Danny McLavoy and pay over the odds for a forged visa and passport because I need them in a hurry. You have to understand, they were locking Hollivania down, but they couldn't do it all at once. This may be a walled city-state like that's been here since the time of the Radiant Khan, but the walls they put up to fend her off are old now, and the powers in charge couldn't get barricades and checkpoints up in time. People were falling over themselves to get out, so nobody paid much attention to one stupid Britannic girl who was trying to get in. You want to know the worst part? Tell me the worst part. Okay, here's the worst part. I was investigating an outbreak of what was being called testudo syndrome. Testudo because it means turtle, and people who had it were developing tough patches on their skin as an early marker, the same sort that eventually turns into armor plating in us lucky few. Testudo syndrome was a treatment-resistant disease that seemed to be exclusive to Holovania, had some enigmatic and sinister connection to computers, and appeared all at once. And people who asked too many questions about it had a tendency to end up as a clog in a Holovania sewer pipe. Within hours of getting into Holovania, I was picking my way through the sewers and talking Arthur down from the biggest emotional fit he has ever been on. That boy, you would think I'd followed him here just to piss him off. No, but it was a bonus, wasn't it? Precisely, but I also had a noble purpose in mind. Noble soul's balls. I really deserved everything that happened to me, didn't I? Sounds like you were just doing your job. What happened next? So I'm in the sewers, and something with a cluster of CRT monitors instead of a head goes lurching past. I've barely finished shitting myself when I find the nest. Growths, part organic, part technology. Part some poor bastard's delirium tremens? Light in the kind of colors people only see when they've inhaled too many solvent fumes. It's hideous, and I can't take my eyes off of it. Jackpot, I think. Tell me you didn't stay there. Of course I did. I take a dozen grainy pictures on my Kinematic 2300A slip phone, and I send the pictures to Arthur. And I say, think I've found where the tech rot is coming from. I filed the story the next day, the tech rot beneath Holovanian streets. So that's where that came from. Ta-da, I named it. There it is, the worst part. Nobody calls it Testudo syndrome now. Nobody calls it the technosite. Everyone just calls it tech rot. I named the thing that's eaten this city and is eating me from the bones outward. What's so bad about that? The name fits. What's so bad about that? The name fits. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Nobody talks about the work I did on Minister Jerry Coniston and the bogus famine relief, or the Laszlo fertilizer scandal, or any of that. It barely made a ripple. And now I come up with a term that everyone uses and nobody even knows I came up with it. Tech rot. They can put that word on my bloody tombstone, if I get one. Oof. Futures drone, you'll be meeting. Not mine, not ours. It was a gift. We've got enough gear to maintain. It's yours, Drifter. If it breaks down, you're paying for repairs or disposal. The Amir repair discount coming right up. But paying coins, please. Hello, feed it. The question. I'm not sure how future things work. Nope, pretend it's magic. A relief. We have enough trouble feeding ourselves without another mouth. Otherwise, it would be returned to sender. Ain't it right that you've added 4 mouths, though, let your rats and all? Well, technically 5, because there's the giant cat that wants to eat the rats. Amir, no one's eating anyone. Pity. Soul be damned. I can't type as fast as me. Stop. We've got plenty of food. I've counted and I've noticed the lunch patrols. Quincy eats lunch first, alone. Then Letty, alone, enough. The rats don't count. Amir, fast eater, alone. Aoi and I always eat after Amir, but usually her before me. Eleanor eats last, always, alone. And I've only eaten alone. Maybe you could join me next time. Anyone is welcome to grab lunch with me. I just thought everyone wanted their alone time. I love to eat. I'll eat with everyone 6 slices for a mere LMAO. Well, if Arthur says we've enough food, got to feed that growing little boy. Hey, I think I'm actually taller than you, so anyway, so why say that? Then I could grow bigger, ha. If we all eat together, might be a nice team moment. Team? Oh my god, twins? Triplets? Arthur, you never said Letty was the 3rd Nightingale. Amir, I swear it. I know where you are, right now. Count me in, D. Team lunch. Saz, busy times, places to be. Drifter, it's a nice idea, but we're all busy. I'll be there. I won't. Aw. Requires 2 for 1. So how many of you are there? Just me and the kid that I know of. That you know of. At the rate my life is going, duplicates would be pretty mundane, honestly. Who knows how many more universes there could be. Pretty mundane, honestly. Picture it, drifters, as far as the eye can see. Maybe I'd finally get my laundry folded. Can you imagine the arguing and the sass? I don't know, I think it'd be pretty awesome. Maybe I'd finally get my laundry folded. Although, more drifters equals more laundry. Damn, thwarted again. Ha. Well, let's just hope we don't end up with infinite laundry, yeah? Bad enough to deal with Quincy's stinking up the joint. Scaldra. Let's do this. Neat-ass motorcycle.
After the untimely disappearance of our beloved Major Rasalka, it falls to yours truly to set Hulvania straight. Scaldra, deploy the HO9.
Disappearance. They don't know where she is either. Time to press our luck. Your target is Victor's beloved H09.
Not my cat. Kitty. Is that Kuwait? Yeah, it is. Okay. it was hot micing. I was like, what the hell? Okay. Makes a lot more sense.
That's our ticket. Now get to a comms terminal. Use that to call in reinforcements. For them. Hey, never said this would be easy. Stormfall paratroopers inbound. Wrestle those RPGs from their cold, dead hands.
Citizens, fear not. We have the situation under control. As I speak, the planes you hear above your head are delivering elite troops to neutralize the Hex. Rest assured, this criminal organization will be eliminated with extreme prejudice.
There we go.
Arthur Nightingale. If it weren't for the disease that disfigures your body and soul, you'd be just one more dead idealist in a pile of dead idealists, whilst I am Hovania's very raison d'etre.
Raison
Sculpture
d'être.
looks to me, not just familiar, but inspiration. While you're a few slender chromosomes away from corpsehood.
Oh, Victor. You really are the most insufferable prick. Oh, look. Another barrier. Does Victor really think this'll stop us?
Oh, okay, so I shot it down while it was too high up. Got it. Won't do that again.
survive. Our plans depend on it. Stormfall, eliminate these rats. Nightingale. Do you think the citizens of my fair city will rise up and follow your beautiful song? Have you looked in a mirror? You are as hideous as the blight they cower from. You are a common thrush.
This. Amir's getting strange readings from that tank. You better finish it off quick.
I use the stones to destroy the stones.
It's hideous and so strong.
Ugh. Looks like Victor forgot to update his antivirus software. Now you've got to clean up his mess. Something tells me that thing won't like it if you pop its zits. It's healing!
Otis finds it odd that humans only get a few years to live, yet spend most of that time
Doing everything wrong.
learning how to live.
Doing everything wrong. Okay. Thank you, Ortis. Yeah, I know I'm a failure. Is what it is. I'm gonna call it there for stream. Yeah. Thanks to anyone who watches these. Stay safe, have fun, do something you enjoy. Peace.